Hmm. Anyway, I don't have too much of slides content because today's activity is more to do with an exercise for all of us.
Chandra sir, maybe you need to be more close to your microphone or so. You are a little low.
Not loud enough?
Yeah, you are not loud, sir.
Not loud. One second. Let me just check the settings. My mic has gone so low. Am I loud now?
Yeah, good, sir.
Is this better?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, right. So today the objective is more to do with an exercise that we will do where we end up envisioning a future for ourselves. Now, last week, there was an exercise that we had requested all to perform, and also requested that people come prepared with that note. I don't know how many of you have done that activity. No worries if you have not done, but it would be nice if you had done, because we will be continuing from there on. So to start with, the first part of the exercise is going into what we have. I have put in a sample. The reason being, I wanted all of us to be on the same page. And this sample is something that I'm still carrying with my dad. Even though my dad is no more, it took long time for me to come to terms with this anger. Then there are a couple of instances related to fear, and there is one on disappointment. Just as a input, has anyone done the exercise?
Yes, sir. Namaste. I have done the exercise.
Okay. Right. Now, the reason is we can relate to it better. That's the only objective.
I also done, sir. Chandra sir.
Chandra Murali,
Right.
sir, just 1 second. Masters, can you please raise your hand, whoever has been done your exercise that what Chandra sir has been asked, just to see that how many people has been taken care of that whatever Chandra sir has requested. Just please raise your hands, that's all. Nothing to worry. So if you have not done, you are not done. But if you have done, just raise your hand.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Those who have not done, you try to benefit from what we undergo. And maybe in private, you repeat it subsequently.
Yeah.
Right. So, coming to this chart, see, these are some of the feelings that seem to be impacting me even today, if I take anger. See, I grew up, I was brought up in the hostel. Little did I realize that that would create a sort of a fence around myself where I felt isolated in life. And that isolation was such that I never felt I was part of the family. Even today, many a time, if I look at the actions and what's happening, I look myself as though I'm an outsider to the family rather than an insider. So that is one relationship I'm finding impacting my lifestyle. Likewise, there is an instance of a fear. Whenever I'm alone, I get into that feeling. In terms of, see, I used to live very close to the, It was actually my hostel was on the beach in Chennai, Kalakshetra being the place, and there was one burial ground inside. So whenever it rains or there is this sound of the wind through the casuarina trees, if I hear that sound, immediately my memory goes back to my childhood where I had tripped over a dead body, half burnt and whatnot, right? So you start getting those kind of jitters. Even today it happens whenever I'm alone. Then there are certain disappointments in life and I generally blame it on others. These kind of feelings have their own toll in my behavior during certain times. This is something that I have probably in the last 1 year or so been able to overcome. But I lived with it for so long and I don't know in what way it has damaged my thought process. Of course it has, particularly in my relationship with my parents. Yeah. So these are some of the things that trouble us, which we are not aware of, and we would be better off if we are aware of what's happening with those feelings. So having this, it is one way we identify some changes that we need to bring about in ourselves. While filling this chart, it could be the incident that triggers the feeling or the feeling that triggers the incident. But both of them are triggers that come into our life, and if we let go some of those feelings, there could be a lot of anticipation related feelings, then there could be some trust and distrust among friends. There are many of these that could be part of our life, which we want to let go. And then this is on one side in terms of our experience, what we want to go through, etc. But on the other side is an opportunity for us to bring about many changes in our life because we have a number of goals that we set for ourselves. So I have called this exercise Envisioning the Future. There is no age limit. I did it when I was 25 years old. It doesn't mean that I can't do it now. Now I'm doing it for the next phase of my life. So the way it starts is, I actually map my life as it is, right? It could be 25, it could be 52, it could be 63, doesn't matter, right? So in terms of relationships, I have chosen about 8 elements which form part of our life, and a significant portion of our life goes into setting right those areas or calling them part of the achievement that we want to undergo. I mean, we measure our life both materialistically as well as spiritually, and also in terms of various relationships and other parameters. So here I have listed a relationship, health, wealth, finances, the spiritual plan, because I've learned in spiritual tablets that I have to grow spiritually as well as materialistically. Then my Arishad Vargas, which impact my health, my career, and my education, the graduation and other learnings that I want to add to, etc. So when a person is in the beginning of his life, right? I don't know how many of us have gone through this exercise. I went through when I was probably around 40, around 38, 40, right? And today again, I'm looking at this. I have a new set of family relationships and all, which are important. Some of the relationships I had then, I don't see them anymore because of that is what life is all about. Then the health, the wealth, the parameters, each one as it is in my life today. maybe my relationship with my spouse, they are not good enough, or spouse's family members, it's my own children, and so on and so forth. Right? So what I do is I create this map and keep it with me with absolute clarity. Can I request people to note down this, whatever is important for them out of these elements? I will keep this on the screen. Can people note it down? We will spend 10 minutes on this, please. I want you to create your life as is.
Chandra sir, I just posted the photograph of this particular one in both the groups.
Okay, sir. No, this was already posted in an Excel form earlier, Ashok. But,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I-
Yes, sir. I just posted
Right.
this one too. Just now.
Correct. Yeah. So I want people to create this map. I'm going to wait for 5 minutes. Sorry, Ashok, this time it's not going to be like the usual lecture. This is
No,
going
no,
to
no,
be
no,
in
no, no,
practice.
sir. This is very important. Go ahead, sir. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, and
Chandra
everybody has
sir,
to do this.
Chandra sir,
Yes.
there is a question asking that should we map, which age should we map, at the age of 25 or?
Today, that is why I said as is. And at 25 is something I had created in those days.
Yes, Purnima ma'am, I think you got your answer right
It
now.
is as is, it is today's age.
Yeah,
And if actually someone can post the slide, I can even look at people while talking.
so can you
Probably,
send?
shall I send this to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I will do that. So that I want people to create this map of theirs. One second. I should have done this earlier, my mistake.
Chandra sir, did you post it?
No, I'm just sending it to you, Ramli.
Okay.
I'm having some problem with WhatsApp. It takes time to load. I don't know. Maybe there are too many messages. Stuff so no system. Why is my system resources? Come on. Yeah, Ravli. You should.
Yeah, masters, I've just shared a screen. Meanwhile, you write, you can go through this. I'll share the screen.
You should have got it now, Ravi.
Okay.
Just check.
Only I posted that the same thing in the groups. You don't need to worry. Okay.
Okay.
No, actually, I want her to host the remaining part of the slide and put it in slideshow mode, Ravi.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hidden content along with that. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm just displaying it once. Okay.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Only 2 slides,
Yeah.
right? We are on the second slide, the first part of that.
Okay, so I don't. So did you share some other PPT?
No? It's the same. Anyway, leave it, Ravali.
Okay.
I'll continue with sharing it. Doesn't matter. It's the same one, but it's slide number 20 or 21.
Okay.
Anyway, I will share it. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it, sir. If it's okay, then I can share.
You got it, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
got it.
Then you go ahead and share.
Yeah.
Because then I'll be able to talk better. Yeah. Right. Put it in the slideshow.
Good. Can you see?
Go to the next one. Press one. Yeah, leave it there. So I'm sure all of you have finished the exercise. You have mapped at least on one parameter out of these. Right. Now let's go to the next portion. What I want you to do now is, with the parameters being the same, visualize your life 30 years from today. If 30 is too long, for example, I cannot visualize 30 because I'm already 63. If I use, I don't think 93 is fair for me, so I may visualize 20 years, right? So kindly visualize what you see. I have put down what I see.
Chandra sir, can you tell me the difference between wealth and finances?
Yes. See, finances is cash. Wealth is the immovable property.
Okay.
This in many cases is also done along with the spouse. But in my case, I did it all alone. Is the plus 30 years done? If there are questions, please ask me here. This is a very, very important exercise. Sir, you're talking, but you're on mute.
So please unmute.
Sir,
sir.
you're mute. You please unmute, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I
Okay.
can. I can.
So when you say after even 10 years or 15 years, I can prepare a wish list such as stating that, okay, I want a big house, big car, whatever, right? In terms of the wealth
Correct.
list.
Correct.
But most of them are, okay, they are mostly the wealth related, okay, or the finance. I want a promotion, I want to become vice president, whatever.
That's
those kinds
okay.
of-
That's okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
See, why do I say it doesn't matter? What about friends? There is a difference between a friend and acquaintance, right?
No. Where I'm coming to tell you is like I'm at the end of my career.
Correct.
Okay. Now it is very scary to think even after what is going to happen after 2 years.
Why is it scary?
Oh, okay. Like, in 2 years, I'm more like, or 3 years, I'm more likely to draw the Social Security, and then I will be, me and my wife will be staying alone in a single bedroom apartment somewhere. So, planning for 10 years or 15 years ahead, it's, I don't want to use the word meaningless, but that is what it is. It is really. For me, I'm talking about for me. But have you asked me this question 25 years ago, and then what do you look at yourself? Yes, I would have given a lecture. Okay, but yeah, it's different for me today.
But see, even if it is 10 years, sir, even if it is 10 years, do you want a health which is free of any challenges?
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So that is one of the desires that you can work on.
Yes.
Right? Do you want
Yeah.
relationships with your children to be very amicable and pleasant?
Yes, absolutely.
So why can't you have that as a target?
Yes.
Why can't you look at friends, at least 4 or 5, with whom you can share anything and everything?
Yeah.
Right? Is that a fair assessment?
Yes.
Today, if you have it, fine. If you don't, then you need to work on it. Then
Yeah.
there are 1 or 2 of the Arshad Vargas that you may want to let go, like fears.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
that could be a target. Maybe financially we are well off. So financially, you may not have any target at this point in time. Or if you still have it, what are you going to do about it? That will be the next question. But you have certain desires, certain hopes, certain expectations, which you may call goals of your life. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe you have a lot of knowledge in you which you can share. So there are so many things that you can do to keep your life happy.
Okay.
But you are about to say something, I think.
Yeah, just to add one other thing to what we have been gone through from the last couple of weeks. If you're looking back and check from the first class onwards, when we are actually going through the purpose of life, when you are actually looking back, and you may have the desires, as Chandra Murali sir said, you may have a lot of desires, but for certain circumstances, due to certain circumstances in life that may not be happened. Just let us take a small example of gardening. Okay, you love gardening, but you never had a chance to do gardening in your life until you got retired. Maybe now you have a better chance that you have plenty of time in your hand that you can go and do gardening. May not be it is in your backyard, but in your communities and in your places where they can actually giving a small piece of land where you can go and you can do farming. and grow your vegetables or grow your plants and all of that stuff. So I'm just giving as an example. So you can just put your, as Chandra sir said, desires. So there is so much that we can think, sir, because in our rest of the life, if it is going to be beautifully said, Chandra sir, about the 4 or 5 examples that what he has given. But if you are going to think quietly, then you are going to get much more deeper and much more sensible things that you really wanted to do. Maybe the service, because you have never been done maybe service, because you may have a passion towards going and helping the orphanages or hospitals or any other nature of a kind of a service. Just think about it. So there is plenty of things that we can derive. That is what it is going to help for the retirement.
Thank you.
So here now, sir, this is my submission. So you have got a starting point, which is your life as is. You have created a destination for yourself. Can I mute some of the people who are parallelly doing some other work? Yeah. So now you have a starting point, you have a destination. From this destination, I would want you to come to Ravali, next step, please. Yeah. So, yeah, and you can press the third one also, right? So now what I want you to do is, you have a starting point, you have defined a destination. I want you to come 10 years from the destination, or 20 years or 5 years, whichever is convenient. Depending upon the age, you can vary the right? What do you see there among the same mappings that you have done? Okay, this is at a dream stage. Please do not apply any rationality in thinking. This is your heart thinking. It is not your mind thinking.
Okay.
Right? Now, after the 5-year plan, I want you to break it down into yearly plan. That is where the execution actually happens.
Okay.
Right? So you have a chalked out plan for your life. Now, this exercise is being done here because otherwise people would forget. There are parameters in our life which we want to change, which we picked up last week. This week we have gone through relationships and pointers and Arishad Vargas and how they are going to influence our life. Right? And one of the thrust area is our health. If we have challenges, how do we over? So now we have brought about an awareness, which in the coming 3 weeks, we are going to use these as parameters to understand and define a process of manifesting our desires in a very structured manner. Right? How do we use meditation to get to each of the points that we want to achieve is going to be the theme going forward. There is going to be some more definition in terms of what is ill health actually, etc., which we will cover. We will be covering the other parameters in terms of our 5 body levels and the chakras and how all these health related aspect or any of the aspect, the disappointment, how does it impact us, etc. As we move forward, we will get more clarity. But here today, I wanted all of us to have a sort of a roadmap for ourselves with identified areas of achievements. Yeah.
Sure.
So if there are any questions, I don't know, how are we on time? Question is towards the end.
Okay, so let me go on mute.
It is 7:30. Yeah. So Ashok, we can get into meditation and then take up questions and answers here. And I will tell you how I have utilized the same chat because I did this exercise some 30 years ago. And where am I with respect to that? Yeah. So with that, Ravali, if we can
Okay,
stop
okay.
sharing and give it to, yeah. Ashok, you said something?
No, sir. No, sir.
Today Sneha ma'am hasn't come, so I think Swarna ma'am
No,
will.
Swarna ma'am is going to do the meditation.
Okay.
Sneha
Okay, sir.
has some issues at home. Somebody is in the hospital and so.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So you can stop the sharing, Ravali.
Yeah.
Yes, Swarna, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, masters. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chandra sir.
Yeah.
Let's go into in our daily meditation.
Swarna ma'am, you're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, friends. Clasp your fingers, cross your legs if you're sitting on floor. If you're sitting on the chair, just cross your legs. Have a comfortable posture. Keep your back straight, as comfortable as possible. And you can use a pillow to make your back comfortable, and you can also sit on the pillow so you don't disturb the middle of your meditation. Now, gently close your eyes and let's take 3 long breaths to bring us into awareness and bring us from external world to go into internal journey within us. I'll count up to 4 and please follow me. Please have a long inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Second round. Slowly inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly exhale. 2, 3, 4. Last round, friends. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's scan our body parts, starting from top to bottom. Relax your head. Breathe into your forehead. Breathe into your eyes. As you breathe into that part, just observe that part and notice it's relaxing. Breathe into your cheeks and relax. Breathe into your ears. And breathe into your nose. And observe the air going in and coming out. Especially when you take air in, you see the fresh, cool air. And when it comes out, you can feel the warm air coming out. Breathe into your mouth. And breathe into your cheeks. Breathe into your chin. And relax your neck. Breathe into your shoulders. And notice relaxing your shoulders, no tightness. Just drop all the parts. Breathe into your chest. And now breathe into your beautiful heart. This is the place where your soul resides. When you want to talk to your soul or divine being, just look into your heart and listen carefully what it is communicating back to you. To your prayers or to your thoughts or feelings. Again, breathe into your heart and feel the love and compassion. And slowly exhale and feel the same love and compassion giving outside the world and those who are around you. Now breathe into your stomach. Imagine all the parts within your stomach are relaxing with a fresh breeze, fresh inhale. And slowly exhale. Now breathe into your lower abdomen. And now breathe into your thighs. Breathe into your knees. And notice how each part are relaxing and happy and smiling back to you and saying thank you for breathing into that part. Breathe into your calf muscles. And now breathe into your heel. And breathe into your foot. And now toes. Wiggle your toes and feel the touch of Mother Earth and feel the warmth and happiness of Mother Earth. You can drop all your weight to Mother Earth, who will take care of you from birth till the last breath of your life, of this life. Wherever you are, this earth, always Mother Earth is going to be taking care of you and carrying you. So you are very abundant of love of Mother Earth. Think the same love you are carrying because your mother is giving you abundant of love, ocean full of love. And we have so much love. We always radiate what we have and make outside world happy. We are not only meditating for us, we are meditating for others who are looking for peace and happiness and love. So this one cause is enough for us to know that we are here to give to outside world. Now, friends, your body is relaxed and started into inward journey. And let's now look into our life. What are our goals or challenges? And our dimensions of life. It could be health, wealth, or relationship, or Arishad Vargas, or your career or education. You can take today whatever you want to improve upon. Everybody has their own journey. Everyone has their own state of mind. Think today, what is your state of mind? And take one dimension of your life and see what you want to see yourself from 30 years from now. If you think you need to improve your relationship, see how you want to make a relationship that from today to 30 years. Could be with your husband or family members or friends. Usually in the meditation, we want to improve our relationship with enemies. That's where we see more progress, and that's where we can live happy life when enemies feels happy. So when you have that in your mind, then you achieve more. Sometimes you see enmity in husband, or friends or family members. Have some affirmations, friends. I am strong. I'm stable. I can achieve anything and everything because I am a child of divine father or mother or higher self, or also God as God. We have all the powers of our Heavenly Father and Mother. It's just you need to feel it. It's just you need to bring it to the surface. With that mindset, you can achieve anything. When you don't know what to imagine or what to create your goal, think today is your last day of your life. And how you want to end your life today. Just have that feel, friends. Then you get a strong desire, a strong goal. It could be taking care of your family members or give back to society, doing services. Or it could be anything. Anything is good. Any positive change is indication of your progress in spiritual journey. Always have a positive thoughts and positive feelings. Always think about what you have, not what you don't have. We are abundant in everything. Count from morning to evening or till night what all the resources that Mother Nature is giving you free of air, free of cosmic energy, free of nutrients. Mother Nature is not taking any, Mother Earth is not taking any money from you. And air is not taking any money from you. It's just giving you for free. Think the sun is not taking any benefits from you. It's just giving to you. And moon giving you so calm and compassion. Everything. So all these 5 elements are giving you for free. And why we think we are not abundant. Just utilize those fully with full awareness and imagine how your life turns. You become abundant and you also want to give back everything without any expectation. With this thinking, now feel your goal or envision your life 30 years and come back to the 25 years and see because you have more, when you have more time in your hand, you feel you can do more. And slowly imagine how you want for 10 years your life. And now come to 5 years from today, where you are and what are the roadblocks you are trying to remove. Don't think of any negativity or how can I do this? Just put what you want without having any negative thoughts, friends. This is just only we are imagining and we are dreaming our future. Just draw as beautiful as you can. When you imagine your life, you imprint the same picture in your mind. The more you imagine, the more power you give to your imagination, the more stronger it becomes in your mind. And it will remind you every day what you want to achieve, what is your goal. Slowly, as you move forward with your journey, you realize that the ultimate desire is reaching your own self, winning over you, and knowing who you are, and knowing your purpose of life. That's the only goal that you ultimately want to achieve. But to some people are at different age level, different state of mind. It's okay. Any positive creation without having a limiting beliefs is fine. We're always abundant because our mother nature, everything surrounding us, giving us abundant resources. As you plan your future, just have some more affirmations, friends. You feel these affirmations. When you feel these affirmations, you become that. I am in charge of my life. I am worthy. I'm loved. I am my own light. I believe in good things coming in my life. When you have a goal, if you think why you want that goal, then that makes that goal stronger. If you want a good relationship, why you want that relationship to be beautiful? If you want money, why you want money, finances in your life? So when you have that question, then that becomes stronger and you will have a meaning to that dimension. If you have a goal to have more money and why you need to serve others, then the nature will give you more because you are serving others. We usually say God will help us. What does that mean? God means we, the people, situations, circumstances come into your life at right time, right moment. So we are the people. If someone have that goal that they get more money, somebody else will give more money to them. So exchange of love, compassion, gratitude, everything is done among us. We are all divine beings, friends. When you release a thought of having more money, somebody else is releasing a thought for giving away more money. So that matches. When you have that intent stronger, then the frequency matches and things exchanging at that level. So you need to resonate to that frequency. And you want to buy a house for a good cause, to give a shelter to your family or friends, or have a pyramid. When you have that intention for universe, thinking universe in the mind, then universe will give you. Somebody else is looking forward to donate money for constructing a pyramid, constructing orphan houses. Friends, that's how things happen. So never think that, never underestimate your imagination and your thinking and feeling. When your desires are selfish, usually you don't gain. When your desires are for outside people, universe, then automatically it will flow into your life. We are already abundant. We have everything what we needed. We just need to give away. Just need to give away. That is the only desire we all should have. So when you visualize your life, try to keep one at a time.
Masters, please get back to your present senses. Please feel your physical body. Feel the sensations of your feet. Feel the sensations of your hand. Feel the sensations into your physical body right now. Please come back. Let's express our gratitude to this moment where we all came together for a greater good, evolving ourselves is the greater good that can be done. Feel grateful for this moment, that you have taken up this time to come to this meditation. Feel grateful for the things in your life. Feel grateful for your beautiful body that is working for you. Express your great gratitude to your parents, to your mother, to your father. Express your gratitude to your friends, to your family, to the people around. Every day you meet a lot of people. There's so much learning that we get from them. Express your gratitude to all of them. Express your gratitude to the plants, to the animals, to the sun, to the moon, to the water that you drink, to the food that you eat. Express your gratitude. Express your gratitude to your husband, to your wife, all your loved ones. Gratitude is a thankful appreciation for what an individual receives. With gratitude, people acknowledge the goodness in their lives. Gratitude is the highest vibration. With a beautiful smile on your face and a heart filled with gratitude, open your eyes, just rub your hands, put your palms onto your eyes and slowly open your eyes. Masters, slowly open your eyes. Take your time, drink some water, settle down yourself. Thank you, Swarna ma'am. Wonderful meditation. Thank you.
Sorry, apologize, madam. And
No
all the
problem, no
masters, I
problem.
think there is a glitch on my computer
Yeah.
and it got
No
disconnected.
worries, no worries, Swarnaji.
Worries.
You did a wonderful job, wonderful part. Then things will happen. No need to apologize. And thank you very much for your beautiful meditation. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, Chandra sir, going back to you, sir.
Sir, waiting for questions, waiting for answers. Either way.
Masters, this is another beautiful opportunity for anyone to express whatever you have done, the exercise. And if you have any questions or any of that nature, then we can actually discuss as a team. And we are all one family. So don't hesitate to ask any questions that you have.
Yes, Ashish. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, Ashish, you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yes. So once again, a beautiful meditation and beautiful wisdom. Thank you so much. And see, my query is that Arishta, that word I am not fully clear in pronouncing. I mean, with that Arishta, this
This
thing,
Arishta Varga is those.
Arishta Varga, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Arishta Varga. So with Arishta Vargas, the first point of Arishta Vargas is desire is the root cause of all the other issues. And when we do, I mean, this is a point that I've been questioned here and there in my mind, that when we do a goal setting, the way we explained, like inventing our future, those are all desires. So isn't it a conflicting situation that we say that desires are the root cause of all the other things, and then when we are having a desire for wealth or desire for relationship, isn't it into opposing forces?
I think I got the question, Ashish. I'll use the word this way. Desire, yes. But when the desire goes beyond the realms of common acceptability, that is, it tends towards avarice and greed, that is not acceptable. After all, see, we do have desires and we will have desires. Now, is that desire at the cost of somebody? Is that desire going to impact others and you take the benefit out of it? That is not acceptable. At the same time, in life, the human nature is such that we always expect growth. Now, growth also is a kind of desire, but if you are not mixing the spiritual component with the materialistic component of life, let us say you grow, you are working in an organization, you desire to grow, obviously, but you don't want your team to grow. That kind of desire is what we abhor. We don't recommend. But you say that I will grow, but I will also take my team along with me and grow, right? You are doing the right thing. So that way, now the desire, when we say is the cause for anything, if it is, let's say you go to a plant of, let's say you go to a vineyard and say, I want apples. That also is a desire, right? Those kind of desires, please don't encourage for yourself. That's the logic. See, without desire, without sanguinity, as well as hope, life will not be there. So desire, yes. Desire not at the cost of someone else.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And the one more thing with respect to desire is, you have got a starting point. You are also defining the goal, right? So that you need it. You need it for a specific purpose. Like I desired better health when I was sick. Those are the kind. Anita?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anita, you have something to say or a question? Please unmute yourself.
I just wanted to add a few points to this desire.
Mhm.
So it's good to have desires, but what happens is sometimes when we relate it to young generation, they have certain goals set. It may not be affecting others. It may not be interfering with anybody's lives, but they have their own goals set. And when they are not met, they feel very disappointed. They get into a phase of life where that is ruining their life. So at such times, for all of us, the goals, when we try and we are not able to reach, that means it is not in our soul plan. Like suppose somebody wants to take admission to the medical college. Children try once, twice, thrice, and all the 3 times if they are not able to get through the exam. That means it is not their purpose of life. It is not aligning with what they're supposed to do in life. So that sometimes we have to understand and we have to step back and look for the alternative, what is best for us. So this is one point I wanted to convey. I hope I'm right, sir.
There is nothing like right or wrong in this. Firstly.
Yeah,
And secondly, right, a goal is there. If you think the goal is not going to be achieved by you, look at an alternative. This exercise also helps you define that. The objective is that. See, when you get clarity, if operation A fails, where is my operation B? Because operation A is not the end of life. So thanks, Sunita, Anita.
Yeah,
Any
as
other,
Ashish sir has told, like we need to check, I mean, just adding up on the point, just need to check that the particular desire that you're having in life, make sure that it does not create hell for you and the people around you.
Correct.
It's very important. That is the borderline. So yeah, we need to check that. That is the limitation where you have moved from desire of achieving things in life to greed and jealousy. Yeah. Thank you, Ashish sir. Thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you very much. I mean, this has been there in my mind for quite some time. So just thanks for giving this perspective. Yeah.
Umesh?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good. Sir, thank you for beautiful dimension given for us. And one information just I wanted. It is when we are deciding these goals, 5 years or 10 years and things like that. So I'm taking the one content, like you told relationship, you told wealth, you told the other friends and things like that. One is education also, yes. So I also about 5 years before I started working on the education. So I did, I can able to achieve more or less 60 or 70%, if at all I'm fixing 100%. At the same moment, actually, whatever in the initial stage, I left I wanted to sing and dance and things like that. So that dimension, if at all I wanted to take it. And at the same moment, relationship also. One important thing I wanted to tell, I will always do the affirmation saying that actually it is some sort of a fixation. I will do it saying that, okay, 15 days once I will call one person, say in the relationship, whether it is a friend, whether it is a relative and things like that. But something is holding me and I will jump the gun. Actually 15 days, after 15 days also I may call, I may not call. So what is one thing, if at all that is the dimension holding me to clear that dimension with when I have fixed already?
When you are fixed, you are not holding. You are not aware of it. You are not giving it the adequate focus, right? It is not a burning desire.
Okay.
If it is a burning desire, you will stick to it, right? Or if it is a deliverable from your side, you will stick to it, right? So you need to clarify to yourself, why are you doing it?
Okay.
Right. Here, when you're drawing this plan, right, you are defining a purpose behind each one. Once the purpose is met, let us say, for example, you need to call somebody because they are always in trouble. You want to call them and help them. Right? Now, you realize that they have already met their objective and they are on the course of correction. You don't need to spend any more time with them. So either you have completed the objective behind why you have chosen something, or you are overwhelmed with things that you had not planned. So that is time again for reconciliation and what kind of changes in plan you need to do.
Okay.
Right? Those are the two possible scenarios which actually will throw what you call more light in terms of the examples that you have cited. Either it has achieved the objective, or you have got overwhelmed with something that you had not planned. Because if you plan something also, you may probably be 50 to 60% or 70%. That 30% is the unplanned. Right.
Okay.
So, which also is, suppose that is happening too frequently, then it is a cue to you saying that, okay, you just take a relook at your plan. This is an important parameter which I had missed out. I need to make some corrections. That's the feedback that you get. That's the way it is.
Yeah, let me give one real-time example that what happened from the last in the last 2 weeks with me. From my childhood, I have a passion to building a business. So I tried so many times that I don't wanted to call it as a failure, because my friend does not even like calling it as a failure, because that is an experience that I have learned. So from the different things that I have tried. So the desire in me. So when from the last of 3-4 weeks, I am debating myself that what is my purpose and what I wanted to do. So when I looked into these things, then the desire that what I have from my childhood, I still wanted to fulfill in this lifetime. So I decided to go for a hotel. So to build a hotel from ground up. So then I actually debated again, introspected again, whether that is the right thing to do or not. So I was about to just, I'm so close, like signing up the things and all that stuff 2 weeks, 3 weeks back. So then when I looked into it, when I talked to my couple of other senior counselors and who has been going through a lot. So when we looked into, then it is not aligned to my purpose of life. So that is actually taking and drifting away from my purpose. So when I looked into it, then I crossed out, and I was about, I'm almost 90% done, and I am about to sign everything, and I dropped off. And that is the way that we just need to introspect on our desires. And even though desires are there, and if you have a purpose of life, something that you have been derived, and if that is not in the course of your purpose of life, then it is not worth doing those things. So even though it is a desire, as Chandra sir said, so we just need to introspect on those things, and thankful to all the masters who helped me to derive that, and to conclude on that, saying that, hey, in this life, that chapter is no more. So it's very much required to align your purpose of life too. So whatever the desires that what you are going to have, and if it is not aligning with your purpose of life, then it is going to deviate. That is the reason why the GK sir always says that you need to have a short-term plan and a long-term plan. Short-term plan means daily plans and a weekly plans and a monthly plans and 6 months plans and 1 year plans and 5-year plans and what is the plans. So that is what it is going to actually define. So every time it is going to update. They will get updated. Okay, so because when you are actually traveling, so you are going to be more clear and clear on your purpose. Then some things that you have been derived as of today that you are going to plan, maybe after 6 months that is going to change. So there are so many things that are going to happen in your evolution. So make sure that you are actually keeping that in mind while you are actually preparing all these exercises for your future.
Yes, sir. Actually, you are conveying that actually we need to work on purpose of plan and the purpose of life, and then plan accordingly.
If you can, because that is what Chandra sir is going to talk about who am I at certain point in this next week or week after, then that is going to give and taught beautifully that going to derive your purposes and all that stuff. So, but it is not going to completely derive, but it is going to take time for you to actually go through. So that is better. As of today, yeah, you have certain things and you can plan what is my purpose. So if you can derive that purpose and if you can work towards that one, that will be much better, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, I will work on that, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chandra sir. Thank you, sir. Ashok sir. Thank you.
Anybody else? Any other question? Any other feedback?
Let me ask a question to Ravali. Ravali, madam, I know that you are very young in age and you have come into the spiritual path. And you have maybe earlier, before you came into the spiritual path, maybe you have a lot of other desires, but I'm not sure that how your purpose of life is going to drive and how that is going, because you are a doctor by profession. Okay, so can you define anything that you have went through or you are going through in defining, or how you are actually debating yourself to define your desires, and which is going to be aligned with your purpose of life?
Okay. Yeah, so 2 years back, my life was different. My desires, my purpose of life was very different. But now, and I'm very young, so there's a lot of interference from parents also that comes. And I have to debate with that also. And I'm still, but now my purpose of life is more aligned towards mixing up my professional life towards integrating it with the spiritual service when it comes like one of the dimension I'm giving. So it's more like aligning my spiritual service with the context towards my life in my profession as a medical doctor. I was not aware why did I choose medical doctor as a profession, but I came into this profession and now I thought I might not proceed it further, but there was a alignment that I understood that, okay, I need to go in the middle path, balancing both the things, because that was a huge debate I was going through. And, but now I've defined it, but the major challenge is that integrating it into everyday life becomes the major challenge. But as sir said, having daily plan, weekly plan, monthly plan will help you to bifurcate those dimensions and help you to align that plan. And I'm still working on it because this is something which is new to me. But spirituality has always given that base for me to go with what is my purpose of life. Now I know what I need to do. I have my goals for 5 years because I talked with Chandra sir. We had this session earlier, a couple of months back. But somewhere the challenge becomes is that integrating it into everyday plan. And so much new things come into your life where you need to assess it, see what is right, what is wrong, and remove what is not necessary and put what is necessary and work towards it. So that is a perspective towards what I am seeing with my purpose of life. Yeah.
Thank you, Ravali ma'am. Thank you very much. And masters, even I am very vague. Even 4 months back, when in October and November also, I was not in that state of a mind. But I'm not sure that what has been happening after October and November. But now I am more stable in thinking and to derive my desires and all of that stuff. Earlier I used to, I just wanted to jump onto this, I just wanted to jump onto that and all of that stuff. But yeah, slowly it is aligning to my purpose, and it is slowly coming along and deriving. And what is that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So it takes time, but to make sure that you define your purpose and then you align your desires towards that purpose. So that will help a lot in planning, so short term and long term.
Actually, Ashok, I just wanted to add something.
Yes, sir.
I had planned so many things when I was 25 or 30.
Yeah.
Right. I also realized that today, on hindsight, there were certain important things that I had completely forgotten. So whatever I desired, universe has given to me, probably because that is a sort of a manifestation.
Yeah.
What I didn't desire then, because I thought I could manage every kind of a situation, that was the word overconfidence. Right? There I received a beating, I received certain lessons. One of them happens to be an area which I did not focus at all, which was my finances. Right? Now, interestingly, just see how universe works in our favor. I had come to a stage where there was a time when I used to, my take-home salary was 5,000 pounds a month. Take-home, I'm not talking tax and all, not gross. The take-home was 5,000. I managed to spend every penny on it. Every penny. When I came back to India, I realized what 5,000 pounds, 5,000 rupees also is very difficult to get. Okay. And I thought my life is going to be miserable. But thanks to this kind of a plan, because there was a purpose in everything that I was doing, driven by my own desire, my own chalking out, I never felt that 5,000 is going to, not having 5,000 rupees a month as spare at the end of the month is going to upset my plans. It never happened that way. And today again, I'm slowly reaching towards my abundance that I need. So when one thing that is not spelled out in this entire plan is, it somewhere, somehow prepares our conscious and unconscious mind for the ability to live in the present. We don't realize it, but that is happening as a hidden outcome out of this kind of an exercise. At least in my case, that's the way it helped me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not having money in the bank is always a very, what do you call it, makes you very insecure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've seen that also. But this has prepared me saying that what insecurity? Universe is there, universe will take care of you.
Yeah.
So those kind of positive things also come out. And that was the reason, that was the trigger for me to say that we will do this as part of this exercise.
Yeah. Excellent.
And I feel when you're operating from I-ness towards oneness, I think the universe will conspire to do whatever is needed for you. I felt that is something very important to bring the aspect of spiritual service as a main dimension to everyone. Yeah.
Correct. I mean, that is something I did after I joined Spiritual Tablets. Let me be honest. Before that, service was there. Anyone in trouble, you go and help them. But the spiritual side of it, because we have to walk the balanced path in which there is materialistic as well as spiritual initiative, that's where it coming into this dimension helped a lot.
Yeah, all these three dharmas needs to be balanced, like Swadharma, Kutumba Dharma, and the society dharma. Yeah. You need to balance it somewhere. Yeah. I had my own reservation when I was when I agreed to do the session today. But then I think it will turn out to be useful for all. That's what I hope.
Yeah. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So it's already 10:20, which is 8:50 a.m. India. So let us, we would like to close the session for today.